So genuinely do not know what to do. We have had 2 snakes in the kitchen last night, 2 snakes in the kitchen this morning, and 1 in our entryway. And everyone keeps commenting like, move. Like, yes, ideally, yeah, that's the goal, right? But my husband's job is tied to this house. And like, so we don't pay any utilities, we don't pay any rent, and he makes a really good wage. And we have 8 cows and 8 head of horses. So that everything has to be relocated. And then what's he gonna do for work? Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to do. Like, I feel very stuck. Like I said, the family that he works for, it's not like they're just like, oh, sorry, like, best of luck. They are helping. I promise you that. But so first of all, we know the den is underneath the entryway. Like, we know that for certain. We've seen it, or saw them go back into it. We can't see it because it's underneath the concrete. And then on top of that, everyone keeps asking, like, have you had a snake in your bedroom? How do you sleep at night? Yada, yada. We've never had a snake in our bedroom, ever. Like, 9 times out of 10 that we have seen them, they are in the kitchen, which is connected to the entryway. So they are like, sorry, as I'm talking about it, So we know that they're coming through somewhere in our kitchen. We did move the oven a few days ago, and we found a massive gap between like the floor and the wall. We sealed that. I want my husband, when he gets home from work, we're going to check underneath the kitchen sink. We're going to go around and recaulk all of the trim and everything. I don't know. I like just genuinely feel so stressed. The overall goal for us and like our family is for my husband. Like I said, we have a side business where he like trains and trades and sells horses and all that jazz. And that's part of why it makes so much sense for us to be here, is this job allows him, like, not only does it pay him well and the house on top of it and everything, but it facilitates us having this other business. So the goal is, if we could get to a place where he could be wholly self-employed with that and we could purchase a house elsewhere, that's what we would do. Problem has never, ever been this bad. Prior to this, we maybe had like 1 or 2 snakes in the spring. And I thought most of that was because we did find a small hole in the entryway and we sealed it. We were not aware at that point that there was like a den underneath the house. We just thought like, okay, we live in an area that has a lot of garter snakes and they got in. We didn't think that they were like breeding and living in the den underneath our house. So that really changes things.